Hey guys, Jonesy here at CKC Garage, and as I've talked about in previous videos, we are going to do a lot more of the behind the scenes stuff of our mini wedge racing season, and it's finally time, guys. It's here. April 27th is opening day at our local track. So this is actually Thunderbird Raceway's calendar, and bam, right there, we are here, Monday, Earth Day, and first race of the year, and it looks like it's actually going to happen. The weather is looking good, and I looked at this calendar and just realized who's in the center there. Kid Drift himself. So literally a year ago this same time, we bought a mini wedge from H&M Chassis. Jeremy Lang built us a fantastic chassis. It literally was probably the best decision I've ever made. Alright, little monkeys have got it done. It's going into the paint booth. And our first season in, he ended up as track champion in the 69-year-old class. Pretty proud of that right there. The kid's just born to race. He has goals of being a short course, or he calls it trophy truck racer. And so we're going to have to make some bigger shelves or move those into his bedroom or something like that. But this is the update, guys. So for the 2019 racing season, we have actually added a second driver. It's going to be your second ever race in a mini wedge in the old H&M chassis over here. How do you think today's going to go?
Good.
Yeah?
I think I might get first.
Really? I like the confidence. Jeremy over there at H&M was kind enough to offer us the opportunity to drive the O2 car of Macy Lang. It actually was second place in the point series behind 13 there, and he had so much fun. We found a way, we purchased it from him, and he kind of changed his mind because he likes pink and black, and we thought, hey, cool, the chassis is already pink. Long story short, we painted it so it's still got black panels, but it doesn't have the pink chassis. We went red chassis. So what we ended up doing is complete mirrors. So the cars are exact opposite. So red chassis, black chassis, black body, red body. Numbers are even transversed. Our sponsors are going to be the same on each car. We've got Roy Upson over there, truck driver at Get To Express Trucking. Lauren Industries donated kindly a bunch of aluminum, and we put a little bit on the car here. Maybe next year we'll do something really cool because they do high-end anodizing, and who knows, we might have anodized bodies next year. So let me go over some of the updates that we've done for this year, because we did a lot of racing. There was a lot of rainouts, but we traveled and we found races and we found out a lot of information. So the car itself was fantastic. The only problem that we had was maintenance, not even maintenance. So what happened is so it's an oval track, and I love diagrams. So here's Kid Drift, and as he's coming around the corner, this car would push, and he would actually go over the side of the track, and this is the sprocket, and it would bend it, and we actually had a DNF. And that cost us a lot of points. We had 3 other opportunities where the sprocket got bent, but he was able to finish the race. So, and this always happened with our racing sprockets, our high-end tuck and runs, super lightweight. They're precision machined. They're awesome, but they're just not durable. So if you don't finish a race, what's the point of being fast, right? So what we did, and we did not come up with this, a fellow racer, 3-track champion, can't remember his name right now, but his brother told us about this. So they took, because we used to have plastic sprocket protectors. Let me go over here and show you what we were using. Okay, so this is what we had on there, were these plastic sprocket protectors, and it keeps the chain, it's not really a sprocket protector, it's a chain guide. It keeps the chain from popping off when you hit bumps. But what they figured out was taking some big sprockets and they ground off the teeth. Well, they probably machined it. I'm a backyard mechanic, so what I did is I just ground off the teeth and then filed them down. So we've got some heavy duty chain guards, so that's actually going to protect it, because look at how close the sprocket is to the ground. You know, we do that to get some serious pep out of the corners. So we needed something heavy duty, so we've done that. The other changes, we didn't really do any setup changes. We're going to stick with that, but what we did is we upgraded our LED lighting, because that's what we started out at, is doing custom power wheels and lights and stuff like that. So this is something that we've done in dozens and dozens of power wheels. And we found these, we get these on Amazon. They call it car atmosphere lights. And before, we'd always kind of have to cut into them to retrofit to the power wheels, because the way that it comes, is this one full? Yeah, the way that it comes, you plug it into your cigarette lighter and you have accent lights underneath your dash and stuff, and this turns it on and off. Well, what we were using was LiPo batteries. Figured, hey, it's light, easy, fast to charge. But we would forget to unplug it, and parasitic draw would kill the batteries and the cells just went dead. So what we're doing now is we install one of these cigarette lighters. It's got a little dust cap here, and we charge it that way. So that's installed right up here. So this is a cigarette lighter. We actually soldered on a lead that goes to our Schumacher charging ride, and so that's how we charge it. So it's charged, and then you just plug it in, and he has his own on-off switch right here. So during the day for heats, you won't see the lights, but during the main features, he can hit these and it'll turn on the underglows.
Shot by these drivers. He's got a nice little piece here. Great flag in the back of the air. Big buster. That is Riley Jones in second. Like double in third. Out to fourth and fifth. Way up to the flag in the air. One more third big buster. Inside. Careful. Got two cars now clear lap traffic as he makes the way through 3 and 4 for the final time. Checker flag wide.
And we have them tucked up and hidden so that it shows 2 in the cockpit and 2 down here in the rear wheel well area. And they come with this little remote control where you can change the lights and stuff like that. Super economical. I think they're under 20 bucks. But we can change all the lighting colors and stuff like that. But we're going to do a little video coming up. I'm talking about their cars and explaining what's going on with them, because this is a new class. It's getting very popular. Basically, it's a very safe sport. And we had so much fun last year that we're going to start documenting more of this behind the scenes and what it takes, you know, during the week. When we break something, we'll probably doing some video on that. We got a little bit fancier this year because I do custom hydrographics, and this is what we had last year for a sun visor. You can see it in his the poster the track made for him. But we got a little fancy, and the kids saw this checkered flag skulls. So we made it look pretty fancy. We went a little bit fancier on the graphics, you can see too. The biggest thing that I'm excited about, because we're obviously doing vlogging and we're doing a video right now, is we've upgraded from our Ultra Virb, it's by Garmin, Ultra Virb 60 or 30. We've got a pair of these Garmin 360s, and we've done some testing, and they're awesome because it's got a lens in the front and a lens in the back, and it gives you 360 degrees of video footage. Now the biggest negative is I'm not going to be able to add that to a video right now, like to this, because it's either all 360 or not 360, if that makes sense. So I'm going to have to post up 2 separate videos, one of the actual race, and I won't be able to edit those clips in to normal footage. So I'm going to end up probably running 2 other cameras, one forward facing, one rear facing, and then I'll take one handheld from the side of the track, because we're getting a lot of positive feedback on the footage of that. We have a lot of fun, and the race competitors, they like to watch the videos too, and believe it or not, we actually use the race footage of what we did good and sometimes what we did bad and what we can do to do better for the next race. The biggest thing that we've had to do this year is look at all this right here. We've got 2 cars and now 2 pit vehicles. So when I lay those out, it's like 20 feet. I have a 12-foot trailer. How the heck did we get all that in there? Well, come on, check it out. So what we've had to do is we custom built a lift. So it's low profile, it operates on this winch. So here's the mini wedge lift that we made. And it's kind of ironic, but the last video we uploaded was us destroying our ice rink because it was spring, and when he was coming out of the ice rink, he destroyed Frankengator's spindles. Alright, we should be inside working on mini wedges, but we have this ice rink that is melting, and we thought, what could we do before this thing melts totally and we have to get rid of it? Well, behold, you guys remember Frankengator, the 6-wheel drive monster apocalypse vehicle we made? It's going for it! Holy! Alright, hey, stop! We had a serious mechanical failure, man. The tires, we bent. We're gonna have to re-engineer that, bro. Look at that. We got some kid stance going on. So we robbed the winch from the front of that, and it operates our DC voltage system here. So all you gotta do is you arm the system, light comes on, and you hit retract. Okay, gotta back that up a little bit there. Alright, so what it is we put the number 31 car up on top. It sits up on top. We use those 2 ratchet straps to ratchet that so that it does not pull backwards. And we use these 2 rear mounts and ratchet it underneath the chassis so that it does not pull forward. And then we can slide in the quads, and then literally from bumper to the ramp is number 13 car. And I'll put some video of us loading that up as the test. So it actually works fantastic. So now that I know that it works, I'm going to take this all apart and sand it down, paint it, and I'll do a video of that probably because I could not find anything like this online. And I knew I had the height in here, and it's just fantastic. Get ready for some serious racing action, and we're going to go over tons and tons and tons of tech stuff, like how to maintain your chain, your clutch. Get the boys out here just doing their wrenching. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you like this, give us the thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video, which will hopefully be Wednesday.